mathematicians. This week we're working on 2N.2.2. And that just says we're going to demonstrate fluency with basic addition facts and related subtraction facts up 20. So we were introduced to fact families last week. And so remember, fact families are just groups of numbers that are related. You can use fact families to check addition and subtraction facts. If you know that 5 plus 7 equals 12, you will also know that 12 minus 5 equals 7. So learning your fact families will help you do mental math, which means you can do the math in your head. It makes it a lot easier. All right, so let's look at this. So a fact family contains a group of 3 numbers that you will use to make 4 number sentences, 2 addition and 2 subtraction. Look at the numbers 5, 7, and 12. Start with addition. 5 plus 7 equals 12. In addition, you can reverse the order of the numbers. The answer remains the same. So 7 plus 5 equals 12. Next, we'll turn the addition problem into subtraction by starting with the answer to the addition problem. So 12 minus 5 equals 7. Does this seem familiar to you? We did something very similar last week. So finally, switch the order of the second number in the problem and the answer to keep the largest number in front. 12 minus 7 equals 5. So the fact family for the numbers 4, 3, and 7 would look like this. 4 plus 3 equals 7. 3 plus 4 equals 7. So see, we just switched them. 7 minus 4 equals 3. And then we move that answer to this place right here. 7 minus 3 equals 4. And that answer moves over there. Good. Okay, so how would we write these fact families? So you're going to create 4 number sentences using 5, 6, and 11. How would we go about doing that? Well, which is the biggest number? In this one example, it's 11. So we know that's going to be our answer to our first addition problem because it's the biggest number. It wouldn't make sense if we said 5 plus 11 equals 6 because we know when we do addition, we want a bigger number. So what 2 numbers are left? 5 and 6, and they equal 11. And then remember, we just switch these 2 around. So we do 6 plus 5 equals 11. We just reverse them. Now, for our subtraction problems, we're going to start with the answer. So we do 11 minus, let's just start here, 5 equals, what number do we have left over? 6. Okay, let's start with the answer to the addition problem again. 11 minus, what do we need to use this time? 6 equals, and what number have we not used yet? 5. Okay, so I want you to do this next one by yourself. So the numbers are 3, 4, and 7. So get your whiteboard and put these onto your whiteboard. If you have the guided practice pages, you can do them right on the guided practice pages. So figure out, we're only using these 3 numbers. We didn't use anything besides these 3 numbers to make these 4 sentences true. So just using these 3 numbers, how can you write 4 math sentences and make them true? Remember, the largest number is going to be the answer to your first addition problem. So go from there. Pause the video and work on those now. Numbers are really hard to write. So you should have 3 plus 4 equals 7. 4 plus 3 equals 7. 7 minus 4 equals 3. And 7 minus 3 equals 4. You don't have to have them in this order, but as long as you have all 4 of these sentences written down, you have it correct. Okay, let's try the next one. So you're looking at 9, 5, and 14. So what is the biggest number? 14. So that's going to be your answer to your first and second addition problem. So go from there. Pause the video and work on this now. Okay, I decided to type them for you. It looks a little better, huh? So check yours to see if this is what you got. 9 plus 5 equals 14. 5 plus 9 equals 14. 14 minus 9 equals 5. And 14 minus 5 equals 9. Again, they don't have to be in that order as long as you have all 4 of these number sentences written down. Did you get that? All right, we're going to practice a little bit more, okay? So let's do this one. 6, 8, and 14. I'm not going to give you any hints on this one. 6, 8, and 14 are your 3 numbers. Write those on your whiteboard or on your guided practice notes, okay? Video, you need to work on these, not just keep watching. You need to work on them, check your work, and then come back and make sure that you've gotten this down, because if you're not getting this down, we need to help you. You need to go back and look at the video, or you need to have a sibling or an adult help you. So it's important that you practice these right now where you can check your work with me, okay? Hey, do you have these 4 sentences down? 6 plus 8 equals 14. 8 plus 6 equals 14. 14 minus 6 equals 8. 14 minus 8 equals 6. So let's look at this one, just so we make sure that we are on the right track. Okay, 10, 7, and 17. All right, so what I do is I look at this, I say, what's the biggest number? 17, so that's going to be my third number. Then, because I'm doing addition, it doesn't matter what order I put these in. So I'm going to go 10 plus 7 equals 17. And now I'm just going to do the opposite. I'm going to do the same thing again. I started with 10 last time, so this time I'm going to start with 7 plus 10 equals, and I know it has to be 17 because it's the biggest number there. And then I know for my subtraction, I'm going to have to start with the biggest number. And then I just start from the first number and then the second number. So first number is 10 equals, and what's the number we have left? 7. Okay. For subtraction, oops. For subtraction, again, start with the biggest number. And I did 10 last time, so this time that means I need to do 7 equals, and what number do I have left over? 10, because you only use those 3 numbers when we're working with fact families, okay? All right. What about this one? 6, 7, and 13. What is the first thing we need to do? Decide which is the biggest number. Okay, then I'm just going to start from the left. 7 plus 6 is the next number, equals 13. Okay, so what will the next one be? Okay, let's look at this. We're going to look at the subtraction problem. I'm going to give you 2 hints. So subtraction, we start with the biggest number here, 13, minus, I'm just going to start with the first number, 7, equals, what's the only number we have left? 6. Okay, so there's 2 number sentences we're missing. We're missing the second addition one and the second subtraction one. So I want you to put those on your whiteboard or on your guided notes right now. Pause the video, then come back and check your answer. So pause the video now. Okay, our next addition problem. Well, I did 7 plus 6, so now I have to do 6 plus 7. And then we put our biggest number down. And then here, start with the biggest number because I'm doing subtraction. And I did 7 last time. And we're only working with 3 numbers, so I don't have a lot of choices to be wrong here. So you should have written down 6 plus 7 equals 13, and 13 minus 6 equals 7. Are those the two that you wrote down that you did on your own? Okay, good. All right, try these ones on your own. 9, 7, and 16. Pause the video right now and work those out. Okay, my three numbers are 9, 7, and 6. So I know 16, or sorry, 9, 7, and 16. So I know 16 has to be the last number. So I'm just going to start left to right. 9 plus 7, 7 equals that biggest number. Okay, and then I know my second one. I just have to say the opposite of what I said up here. So I'm going to do 9. Sorry, we just did 9, huh? I'm going to do 7 plus 9, and that still equals 16. It will every time. Okay, so I did 2 addition. Now I need to do 2 subtraction. So 16 is my biggest number, so I'm always going to start with that. So then I just start with the first number, which is 9 equals, the only number we have left is 7. Okay, my last subtraction problem, always going to start with that biggest number, minus, now I did 9 last time, so I got to do 7 this time. And then there's only one number left. What is it? Yeah, 9. So those are real easy. You don't even have to think about it. Like, you don't have to figure the problem out 4 times. You just have to write them down. Real easy. All right. Last one, 12, 5, and 17. What's the biggest number there? Okay, you have 4 math sentences to write. Do that now. Pause the video. Write them down. Don't just watch the video. Gotta make sure yours are correct. Pause it. Okay, so the biggest number is 17. So I'm going to start at the beginning. I'm going to do 12 plus 5 equals 17. Next number, I'm just going to do the opposite. 5 plus 12, equals 17. I did 2 addition. I'm going to do 2 subtraction. I'm going to start with the biggest number, which is 17. Then I'm just going to go to the first one on the list there. Minus 12 equals, the only number I have left is 5. I don't even have to do any math there. Okay. Start with the biggest number when I do subtraction. Now I got to start with now I got to do the 5 equals, what number do I have left over? 12. Are those the 4 sentences you wrote? I hope so. You're going to do great this week. If you forget what you're doing, you can always refer back to this video. Bye.